Hey everyone. In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how to determine whether a graph of a relation is a function. You do this by using the vertical line test. What that means is you want to look for if you can draw a vertical line that crosses between either one point, meaning it is a function, or if it crosses through multiple points when it's drawn, that would mean that it is not a function. Okay, so looking at the left, if we notice, if I was to draw a vertical line through any of these points, okay, it only crosses a single point using any of those vertical lines, so that proves that it is a function. Okay, same thing goes for B here. No matter where I draw a perfectly vertical line, each of these individual lines only crosses my graph at one point. Okay, now if we look on the right side here, if I was to draw a vertical line right here, we notice that this is going to cross three different points. So anytime a vertical line is drawn and it crosses more than one point, you know that it is a relation and not a function. Okay, same thing goes for the bottom one. If I was to draw a line, say here, that would cross at 2 points, even though if I drew a line here, it may only cross at 1. If there's any line that can be drawn where it crosses more than 1 point, then it is not a function. You can also test for if these functions on the left are one-to-one. All right, the way you can do that is you can you can do pretty much what works out to be a horizontal line test to see if your y's repeat. So here, this one, no matter if I draw a vertical line anywhere, this one would be one-to-one. Okay, whereas if I drew this one here, this would cross at 2 points, which means that your y's do repeat, so this one would not be one-to-one. All right, moving on. Let's take a look at a couple more examples. Okay, so which is a function, which is not. Okay, so looking at the first one, we can see here if I draw pretty much any vertical line there, crosses at 2 points, so that is only a relation, not a function. Okay, B, if I use the vertical line test, no matter where I draw a vertical line, those are all only going to cross the graph one time each. Okay, so that one is a function. C, again, no matter where I draw a vertical line, each of these is only going to cross our graph one time, it looks to be, so this is also a function. And here, let's draw a couple of lines. This one's fine, but as soon as we get to this one, it's 1, 2, 3 points, so that is a relation. Okay, and again, if we want to test to see if our functions are one-to-one, let's take a look. This one, not one-to-one, because again, it crosses twice, which means the y's would repeat. And again, here, also not one-to-one, because it would have one single x going to multiple y values. All right, so that's pretty much everything there is to know as far as determining whether a graph of a relation is a function.